Pep Guardiola has a reputation for being ruthless when it comes to big decisions. England keeper Joe Hart discovered that to his cost at the start of the season, quickly ushered out of the Etihad to almost make a statement that Guardiola had arrived. Now it appears as if Guardiola's reputation for not being afraid to axe the biggest names in his dressing room has come around again. This time Sergio Aguero finds himself in the spotlight, out of the starting lineup for the past 2 games and suddenly behind the new kid on the block, Gabriel Jesus. Manchester City insist Aguero is not for sale, will not be leaving, and his contract does not expire until 2020. Guardiola has been equally vocal in public. But by dropping one of the Premier League's best and most prolific strikers, he has scored 18 goals in 26 games this season, then Guardiola must have known the decision would be a huge talking point. Former Barcelona and Bayern Munich boss Guardiola was the most sought-after coach in world football when City snapped him up last year. But Guardiola arrived having done something similar at Barcelona with Samuel Eto'o, dumping the Cameroon striker on the strength of a feeling. The Eto'o feud still lingers as the ex-Chelsea striker has since recalled of their role as a coach, he had proven nothing. He came in and didn't even know the story of the dressing room. Guardiola also had something of a falling out with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and the Swedish superstar suggested earlier this season that Jose Mourinho is a better manager. What is interesting in all of this is that Guardiola and Aguero were pictured together during a late-night meeting in Manchester. It is believed that all cards were put on the table. Aguero clearly has some frustrations, while Guardiola has on more than a couple of occasions suggested that the Argentinian must work harder for the team. Guardiola always looks for dynamism and hard work from his players, that must have an ability to drop deeper, and you would never be allowed just to be an out-and-out striker. That is why Jesus appeals to City, his work rate, pace and power together with his ability to drift wide, play in different positions. There would be no shortage of takers if Aguero does become available. Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid would be interested. Selling Aguero would be a major shock because City would be getting rid one of the biggest names in the Premier League. But if you hire a big name manager, then the only way he can possibly succeed is to manage his way. They have brought him on because of his coaching CV, and with that comes a ruthless reputation. Etihad Boothroyd has divided opinion after his appointment as England under-21 boss. But one myth can be blown away. Boothroyd is friendly with the FA's director of elite development but was not his best man.